When a plant bolts, it literally runs away. So what I mean by that is the growth elongates and the plant changes its shape. Now, this is a kale plant that was sown last autumn, so it's been productive through the winter. Now that it's spring and it's heating up, this plant's kind of stressing out. It thinks its number's up, so it's going to flower and it wants to set seed. So it changes shape. Instead of having nice, broad, fresh, juicy leaves, you start to get smaller and smaller leaves. You get a long stem and you start to see a flower head at the top. Now, this is really common with brassicas, so kale, cabbages, broccoli, also things like silver beet and lettuces, when you change seasons and the temperature is dramatically different. When it happens to plants like kale and lettuce, there's not much that you can do. If you catch it early and you start to see the plant beginning to elongate, you can break the top out and you might get a longer harvest. If it happens with herbs like basil, it's more normal to just pinch those flower heads off and you'll get fresh foliage for much longer. If it happens with parsley, you cut it right back. Things like coriander though, and this kale, as soon as it starts to happen, you'll notice the flavour becomes intense, it becomes a bit bitter. So really, pull out most of the plants, but you'll notice the flower heads. If you allow a few of these to open, they will bring bees into the garden, so that's a great benefit. If you allow them to set seed, they'll feed the birds in the autumn, and if they're heirloom varieties, you'll have really good young plants self-sown in your garden for a future harvest.